Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. I'm Jonathan Friedman, joined in the studio by our next guest. Our next guest is Mike Prior from MassMEP. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you. Good to be here, Jonathan.
Let our listeners know that MEP is the Manufacturing Extension Partnership, and you are a nonprofit within the state of Massachusetts that helps small businesses and manufacturers in particular. Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about your organization and what it is that you guys provide?
Well, the MassMEP has actually been around now, in Massachusetts anyway, for close to 20 years. The whole MEP organization has been around for about 25 years. There's at least one center like ours in all 50 states and Puerto Rico. And our primary mission is to help manufacturers grow. Given the fact that there's about 7,000 manufacturers here in this state and about over 90% of those are 100 employees or less, those are the types of businesses that really need the help that we can provide. So that type of help could include bottom line improvements that might focus on operational excellence, whether it's lean or whether it's getting companies ISO registered, a number of other things that companies need to do to get, to grow their bottom lines. The biggest issue right now with manufacturers today is really having a skilled workforce. And we've had a workforce program now in place for about 10 years, helping companies not only place people to fill those jobs, but providing the skills, basic skills, primarily, and then identifying those people that want to work and ultimately making that transition from being trained and getting into a job on the back end with that company. And then the third area that we focus our attention on is what we call innovation and growth. In essence, companies today traditionally have grown their business by taking market share away from other companies and increasing sales as a result. But we look at it a little bit differently.
The traditional zero-sum game.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But we look at it a little differently, and we try to help companies really identify what their core technologies might be and capabilities might be, and try to find other markets where they can actually grow and expand in other markets, which in many cases they wouldn't even think of. So, and there's a variety of things that really we focus our attention on in that area, even to the point where when you think about, I don't know if you're familiar with Small Business Innovation Research grants or SBIR grants, it's federal dollars that come down and help entrepreneurs to develop the ideas and the technologies. And then, unfortunately, from that point on, there's not a lot of help or assistance in transitioning that to the point of commercialization. And that's an area over the last year or two that we've really focused a lot of our attention on, too.
So help us understand, how does your organization engage with their members? They become members of the organization, and they pay a membership association fee, or is it consulting engagement? How does it work?
First of all, there's no membership.
Okay.
In essence, we actually treat each and every one of these companies as our clients, as we would in a true consulting atmosphere. But we do a lot of outreach. We actually not only do a number of events, and through events we get people at least familiar with the MEP, but at the same time, we're very strong in our partnerships. So the partnerships that we've created over the years with the Associated Industries of Massachusetts, AIM being one, SBAIN being another one, we've actually created a strong relationship with the Small Business Administration. So those partnerships, and again, the things that we do collectively with those partners, helps us to really bring a collaborative approach to again, supporting the small, medium-sized manufacturing community. So it's a combination of all kinds of things. That used to be that when people would come up to me and say, geez, I didn't know that you guys existed, that would keep me awake at night. So we really tried to see if there are ways on how we can actually get better at what our outreach effort might be.